Hello, Space Invaders, and welcome in the mothership. My name is Joachim Garraud, and I'm very happy and proud today to present my brand new and my first sound set for the synth Sylenth1. Are you ready? I'm producing right now a brand new album, and this album is going to be ready before summer. But before working on songs, I'm working first on sounds, and it took me a long time to collect, design, organize, and do each sounds one by one, especially for this synth Sylenth1. And I'm very happy today to share with you this bank. So what I propose is going through some patches. Let's say I love all patches in this collection, but I have some favorites. So let's do that together. Disto Madness. For this one, you have to go on the chorus section and to play with the dry wet over there. Number 10, bass, deeper. I'm sure you know that the track from Azido da Bass. So I try to have this kind of feeling by using the cutoff over there. Number 17, the bass half detune over dry section with dry wet. Number 19, the house organ. So house organ is a very famous sound, come from the M1. More or less, maybe more this very famous for one track, you know. The 24 is a bass. I really love basses. So this one, the name is New Paris. Because this is a really French sound, and I really like to play this kind of bass like that. With portamento, you know. Could be perfect also for some chorus, you know. 26, bass. The name is Rivoli. Rivoli is a very famous street in Paris, close to the Champs-Élysées. And I had my first professional studio in Rivoli Street. That's why that name. I really like that kind of sound. Play with the cutoff over there. '29, the bass, Saint-Michel. Saint-Michel is a very famous place in Paris. And I like this kind of sound with very pure. '30, the bass, sub-bass. So I try to have the purest sound as possible, just to add some sub when you need sub in a track, because you're still missing some bottom. So it's good to use this kind of sound. Is you can't really hear it, but you feel it. If you are listening this movie on small speakers, I'm suppose you're not gonna have any sound. But on large one, it's very good. 36, this is the effects section. I really love this kind of effects because you always need that kind of sound. And everybody's taking the same from very famous library. And I think it's great to take time to try to do your own. So I start and I try to make something can help for you. .41, this is a FX trap I really like, especially for making some note and melody. And if you want a shorter thing, go change the decay over there. .46, aggressive. It's typical from Acid and from the, it's like a tribute to the TB303 from Roland. So this is a great synth because you can use it as a bass, but also as a synth lead. .47 analog warm, I really like that sound. This is cool for some pad, but I recommend to add a low note with the same sound to have something more rich. .69 romance, which is mean in French love story. I thought that was cool to use this kind of name for a very computer and basic sounds like this one. And for sure you have to play with the cutoff for this one. With some reverb. 78 in the lead section, you have the Super Saw 5, which is a sound very British from the beginning of the 90s for doing some cool gimmick. .68 in the lead section, Revanche. It sounds like a war sound. This is a very cool and very rich sound. I think it's great to use it with short notes like this one, like this example, you know. .83 in the lead section, the Techno Stab 1 is one of my favorite sounds because this kind of sound you can play hours and hours to try to find some good gimmick. So this is a famous sound, you know. Go and check Technotronic. You're gonna recognize. The number 90 has to be a sound from the 90s. So I decided to call this one 808 Pacific, because I really love that sound, you know. .95 because you need some time in a breakdown to have some pad. You can't have only some bass drum and aggressive and hard techno beat. Sometimes you need to have some very cool and child part. will find also a good pluck section, especially right now, because all the pluck can be used as a lead, you know. And this one, the name is Oh La La in French. Five is an interesting plug, especially if you play with the feedback in the delay section over there. "110" is a sound I made by thinking of some production from a very great producer, Eric Prydz. I remember in the past he made a track with Axwell, and the sound was something like that, you know. Really progressive, you know. Sometimes that's just need that's enough. Just a good bass drum, good gimmick, and that's it. So 125, I had to do a sounds like that, the Space Invaders, you know, video games, cheap sound. So this is it. I don't have really time to go through the 128 sounds with you today, but believe me, you're going to find all these sounds useful for dance, production, electro, techno. And again, I'm very proud to share with you this very first Soundset for Sylenth1. Take care and enjoy making sound and music every day. Bye-bye.